we'll talk to Deepak because he uses car daily or once, like he's the one who owns this car, so he can tell us much better. And then how do you feel like when driving the car, performance room and inside the cockpit? So Deepak, like first of all, like sitting inside the completely sports car in the package. So like what like in video?
As you see, like when you sit inside, when you sit in any other supercar, the thing is it's not this plush. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
This is like a more of a very luxury oriented look inside with very, as you see, very comfortable seats.
Yeah, comfortable and aggressive seat.
So that's what Audi's been very successful on a supercar.
Yeah, because the driver should be comfortable.
Yeah, driver should be.
Because it starts from the driver comfort and he can just cruise the vehicle to better speed.
Yeah, and the car comes as standard, almost LM and standard. It's got a navigation. It's got electronic. Okay, you have an option to take between manual and other things. So, number of the traffic is also I took automatic version.
Yeah,
but automatic also you have the option to shift it.
Okay, paddle.
And the automatic and the paddle shift is very, very different. The car becomes very aggressive.
Which one you prefer more?
I prefer the paddle.
For the performance?
Yeah, because just by press of a button you can shift it to automatic.
So, like Deepak, is sports you saying, like when you switch the sports on?
The sports on, suddenly the suspension stiffum soft and option is there by the Audi. About sports normally the suspension will go to a very hard setup.
Okay.
And the gear ratios will shorten up.
Oh, completed customized.
Yeah, but the same things we can work with the paddle shift as well. Then you can shift into the soft or depending upon the road condition. Yeah.
So what do you prefer? Like, which mode do you prefer now?
No, on the good roads, നമുക്ക് ഇതാക്കാം പക്ഷേ ഇത് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ തന്നെ ഈ കാറിൽ ഞാനൊരു ഓപ്ഷൻ എടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട് there is something called Audi magnetic ride.
Okay.
And the magnetic ride, what it helps is it's got a computerized analyzing each wheel situation, the road condition and things like that. അപ്പോൾ എന്താ പറ്റുന്നത് വെച്ചാൽ നമ്മുടെ riding pattern അനുസരിച്ച് the car will change the suspension.
Okay, automatic.
So this option I think is very important.
It's very
people sometimes ignore it because they think it is just to make suspension hard and soft, but it's not like that.
No, but I agree with you. It's very good.
Yeah.
And what is the maximum speed you done?
I have done probably because here there's no roads to try it out. But when that before the Info Park road was not fully done and closed, that time probably 200 just to see how.
But I think the handling will be still.
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah, that's the amazing part of it. 160, 170, just like in a normal car, 89.
You can play with it.
Yeah.
And also, like, what is the price? I mean, how much you paid for the vehicle?
I think on road 1.35.
1.35 is the price for on road. And also, Deepak, I'd like to ask you one more thing, like which many people are interested in, I guess, about the fuel economy. I know I'm not supposed to ask it, but
on a car like this, people should not think like that.
Yeah.
But, the recent, because the fuel prices going up, I think every company is concerned about it. So they have improved. It's not like 2 or 3 or like that anymore. This car gives definitely 5 on a sporty drive.
On a sporty drive.
And if you just cruise and go, I think it can give up to around 6.5.
That's good, like the 4.2 engine.
Yeah.
It's very good average the vehicle is giving. So it is nice talking to you, Deepak.
Yeah.